Welcome back to the Daily News Network and Finding Your Frequency. I'm Brian Sexton, and we're going virtual now for this edition with Karina Omega Hex from Alpha Omega Hex Consulting. Karina, how are you today?
Excellent. Thank you for having me.
What a beautiful name. Is there a good story behind it?
Well, I picked this name myself when I got naturalized as a citizen. My original name was too Slavic and unpronounceable. Hex is very simple three-letter word that's memorable. The meaning of it is double-ended. It's either the final curse or the end of damnation. So it just depends
And
on what you
listen,
deserve, really.
I, I asked the question, I get the answer. That's how it goes on this show. Give me a sense. What do you do with Alpha Omega Consulting? There's a lot of different ways you can go. What's your specific area of expertise?
My overall area of expertise is quality and efficiency management in very, very large scale issues. So, when you consider governments, population management on a global scale, human experimentation as a whole, my academic background is scientific biology, biomedical engineering. I have a master's in public health practice, so lots of statistical analysis, large scale model building. And my professional work prior to owning my own business was in clinical research, laboratory to hospital fields, and oversight over ethical parameters of human experimentation. But the overall passion that I have,
Yes,
I think
passion.
I want to share with the majority of people on this planet, is just leaving it much better than I found it in terms of quality and improvement.
So, who's an ideal client for you? I mean, who gets the most benefit from spending some of their busy time with you and your expertise?
I think people who are working on very large scale, very multivariable problems that just need a pair of fresh eyes.
Now, when you say problems,
Mhm.
are we talking mathematical problems? Are we talking biological problems? Are we talking about business solution problems? What kind of a
All of the
problem do you
above.
solve? All of them.
All of the above. So I can speak. Usually, when it's a private business, there's NDAs involved, so I can't speak about individual
Of course.
issues. However, we're all involved in, say, politics.
Okay.
So, for example, instead of focusing on right or left, Democrat, Republican, I would offer a solution that would implement both theories in opposing inverted bell-shaped curves of effect, such that the end caps a population from 0 to 20 are more focused on social support, and 60 to 80 is also focused on social support, and between 20 and 60, they'll say your most peak productive time that capitalism must shine. Or, for example, in terms of managing inflation and the currency we're using, people think the solution should be in minimum wage and improving it, but that just leads to inflation and degrades the savings the elderly have. And versus the solution I would offer is to implement wage caps in terms of profitability of the top earners, CEOs, towards the lowest paid business employer, not having that gap exceed an unsustainable fraction. So it's basically integrating all the information you have and considering all the stakeholders to find solutions that are actually workable and on a very large scale.
You know, I ask most people who come on this show, especially in the business world, how artificial intelligence has contributed to the growth of their business, how they're integrating it into the future of where they want to go. Sounds to me like you are the AI. Do you have a team of people that you work with, or is this all you?
Right now, it is me, myself, and I. I am open, of course, to having more people join, but the teams I work with are actually the businesses that would invite me in.
Right.
So I would consider them as my teammates as we work together to find solutions. So, in terms of permanent team members, no, but in terms of uh, team members that are considered as part of my team as I work on my goals, it's going to be everyone that's involved in whatever problem we're solving.
Yeah, people have heard of ChatGPT and Claude and Copilot, and then there's Karina Alpha Omega Hex. I mean, holy cow. The things there's a broad spectrum that you cover. And I know you mentioned NDAs, but can you give me, what's the most fun project you've worked on?
I think
Because it's got to be
this
fun.
project is life
Okay.
as a whole. So I can tell you right now that I am a hoard of esoteric knowledge. I see the artificiality of the matrix that we exist in, going back to AI and how every piece of knowledge that you're given, somebody has granted you the ability to see it and just being able to see beyond it. I think the funnest part is bypassing all the gatekeeping systems that are designed to keep you down and complacent and malleable. So, as a little nugget of gold in terms of knowledge scale, I can tell you that in August, during the eclipse 2026, there's going to be an event that only occurs every 3,000 years on this petri dish.
Really?
Gravity will go off for 7 seconds. So
In August.
Levitating. So just keep that in mind in terms of
I will.
protecting yourself.
Karina AI is what I'm calling you now. Karina, just to wrap this up, if someone needs your level, right, your large scale, as you've said several times, problem solving AI matrix, all of what you bring to the table, which is very broad, where do they find you? What's the best way for them to make contact with you?
I have my own website, so it has listed my phone number and my email address.
Okay.
You can reach out via phone, via email. LinkedIn is also enabled. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message and invite me to collaborate on anything you feel stumped on in your life.
And we will absolutely put all of that in the show notes. I've got to find a way for you to solve some football problems for my favorite football team at some point in the future. They're not as large scale as they once were since they won 13 games last year, but you never know when your brand of Karina AI would go a long way. Alpha Omega Hex Consulting. Karina, thanks so much for joining us on Finding Your Frequency. We hope you come back and share with us your success stories.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
You too. And that'll do it for this edition of Finding Your Frequency. We're back with more, as always, right here on the Daily News Network.